with Chelsea on Vaughn in the corner, just, I'm gonna fucking ramp him. Look in your mirror, baby.
Still not able to get quite close enough.
I shouldn't be laughing because mine's gonna be just as bad. What's up, Brite Nation?
Hey, what's going on, Brite Nation?
If you're wondering why we're so close to the camera right now, it's because we have a surprise for you. So something got shipped all the way from Italy, got overnighted from Italy, and it arrived today. Tomorrow is qualifying, so it arrived just in time for us to show it off at the King of the Hammers qualifying and of course on race day. Check it out.
Turn around. Those look so good.
These are new racing suits
From OMP.
from OMP.
So we got with them right after SEMA. They were like, hey, we can do some custom suits for you. We're gonna try to get them to you for King of the Hammers. And literally, it shipped out on like a Saturday night, and it got here on Monday. They
Got
overnighted
here
it from
yesterday.
Italy.
We picked it up this morning just in time. We're at Bilstein, clearly. We're at the Bilstein booth in Hammertown for King of the Hammers. We have a meet and greet we're about to do, but dude,
Yeah,
I feel
OMP killed it.
so snazzy.
So we got some shoes. We got a new steering wheel. We got gloves.
They fully outfitted us for our safety gear for race day, and we look snazzy AF. I'm so excited.
It does look good.
This is so
You
awesome.
can't miss us for sure.
Turn it up.
So we're at the Brite meet and greet. We've got tons of rad people, but I had to show this. What's that? Dude, he checked a bag. Okay, you tell the story.
You guys sign dashboards all the time, so I brought my glove box cover to get that signed.
I had to check the
Brought it.
bag.
She had to check a bag.
They literally checked a bag into the airport just so that we could sign their glove box. That's so cool.
So it's like 5:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. We qualify today. Brittany's passed out. But everything's going through my mind. I'm trying to fall asleep again. We don't qualify till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have to be lined up at 1, and I'm just... It's stressful. It's so stressful. I just want to get this over with. I just want to get to race day. So it's now 8 a.m. I've been here in Ultra 4 cars, hitting up the qualifying course for like 2 hours now. Brittany's sort of starting to wake up. She's been awake. I don't think she can't sleep from the stress though. I think she just misses her bed and her dog and her house.
There's also the stress and the nerves.
Oh, is it? Are you nervous too?
Woke up at 4:30. Kind of tossed and turning back and forth.
Yeah. Let's do something to relieve the stress and the nerves.
Oh my god, Kevin.
What? I was thinking like meditation.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we are awake. We're up. We're here. I don't have a watch on, but we're 30 minutes from our qualifying time. And the stress is just like, it's weird. Qualifying is, I don't know, there's so much more anxiety attached to qualifying, I feel like, than actual race day.
It's 2.5 minutes. But the thing is that the race is going to be 8-10 hours long. Oh, God, it is windy.
It's also,
out there.
you can tell,
Windy,
watch
it's
the flags.
cold.
It's windy, it's cold. This is the worst day weather-wise so far.
That we've had. To me, it doesn't make sense to push the car super hard here. I'm just gonna go out and just drive the course because it doesn't matter if we're 10th or like 80th taking off out of here. We're gonna race the desert and then we're gonna pass everybody in the rocks. That's just what we did last year. I know the bomber and I know the rocks, and its strong suit is not the desert. So there's no point in possibly messing up here and damaging something.
You have to remember, we're super limited on support and spare parts. So if we seriously break something in qualifying and we don't make it to the starting line,
like that's way worse.
That's way worse. So I think we're just gonna pull some punches, just run a solid qualifying lap, hopefully end up somewhere middle of the pack, which is what we did last year. We screwed up at the back door.
Yeah, the first 5 minutes, we were almost last.
In the first 5 minutes, we were last place last year, and we still finished well. So we're not too concerned about where we end up placing qualifying. We just want to do a solid lap.
Yeah, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Right now, the qualifying line.
Qualifying's a sprint.
This is a sprint, but then you have to run a marathon after the sprint. And if you hurt yourself in the sprint,
you're not running the marathon
at all. You're not running the marathon. So,
but that doesn't make it any less stressful. It's still really stressful, but we got this. We got this.
We got this.
We got this.
Okay, and welcome back to Johnson Valley, California. We are here for the 2022 Progressive King of the Hammers 4400 qualifying. We've already had an amazing day of qualifying. We've seen some hard hitters out there on the course, but we've still got this incredible queue of vehicles down here waiting to qualify.
Who are you most excited to see in this block of drivers?
In this 2 o'clock hour, I have to say Chip McLaughlin is the one I'm most excited to see right now.
Yeah, that would be an exciting one. I'm looking forward to see Kevin Williams out there. They came out here last year, raced for the very first time. They're back again. They're trying to tackle King of the Hammers in their Bilstein Shop sponsored vehicle, so it'll be super excited to see that vehicle out here.
We've seen a lot of people mess up. We've seen a lot of blowing tires. We've seen a lot of flips, a lot of bent suspension, a lot of bent steering. So, yeah, no, we got it. We got it. Dang it.
Oh no.
I take that back. No, save it. You got it. Oh, what a shame.
Such a bummer.
Oh, man. You're qualifying. Came off that bottom rock and freaking. Jeez, that's crazy. Oh my God, look at her win. Look at these flags. Poor audience, everybody at home like, yeah. But we gotta say thank you to everybody that's here. A ton of you are out here. Non-stop photos and handshakes and fist bumps. Y'all are awesome. Absolutely awesome coming out here, supporting us. So he's gonna give us a 10-second countdown, and then he's gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and when he points, we get to go. Oh, what happened? Oh, damn it! Oh, no! Oh, that is so many rollovers. Got this. Usa. Hey, don't hit the guy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Saw Kevin Williams take off the line. Kevin and his wife Brittany, if you remember from last year, was their very first time racing 4400. They did a very good job of documenting the process of buying that bomber car, getting it race prep, coming out to King of the Hammers and taking on the toughest one-day race on the planet. They're back this year to see if they can end up with a better finish than last year. I talked to Kevin earlier this week. I don't think they're out to win this race. They know that they're just out here for their second year. They have a personal best to try to beat their finish last year. If you're interested in following along on that journey I was talking about with Kevin and his wife, basically documenting that prep for King of the Hammers, they have a YouTube channel called Lite, Brite Nation.
Yeah. That was smooth. Yeah. I don't know how fast that was, but it was smooth. I don't know how fast it was either, but that was good. Right on, Dave. Right on. Good job.
What kind of time do we have for Kevin over there, Pam? Someone's
Kevin
yelling at me.
Williams,
2:31,
yeah.
23rd.
Thank
It's a respectable time.
The car felt great. I could have gone way faster, but
2:31.
Honestly, I know we could have gone faster.
I could have gone
but
so much faster.
we finished in one piece. That means we make it to the starting line, and that means we have a chance of finishing King of the Hammers once again.
Good job, babe. You did great. That was as smooth and clean as possible.
Wasn't as fast as possible, but we get to make it to the starting line. That's all that matters.
All right, you guys, so after everything was said and done, they finally posted the final results for qualifying.
You got it that time.
Yeah, I got it that time. And the final results were that we got 60th out of, I think, 102?
102, 103, somewhere in there. So it's
Somewhere
middle of the
in there.
pack. It's great.
So middle of the pack, which is exactly what we were shooting for, because lap 1 is a desert lap, which means if we get too far ahead, also everyone rolled in front of us, so we were taking it easy, but if we got too far ahead, we just have IFS.
Yeah, we just have
Shooting
cars
up our
coming
rear
up
end.
and like constant
Shooting
push
all
to
the whole time.
pass.
Yeah.
So that we're right where we want to be. We'll get to the rocks and then we'll pass everybody.
That's the goal.
That's
We
the
just
goal.
need to make it through lap 1, survive lap 1 in the desert in the bomber, and then lap 2 and 3 is where we'll make up all of our time, hopefully, and then come in for 2 for 2.
But for
Finish.
now,
But for now,
it's Thursday and it's our
Thursday.
last meet and greet.
It's the final meet and greet. The Bill Stein booth. Say hi, everyone. Caught him off guard. I didn't warn him. All right, let's have some fun. All right, guys, so we only have 2 of the stepchild stickers left. We have a lot of bomber ones, but only these 2 left of this. So we're just gonna do a little game of rock, paper, scissors to give them what?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, throw.
All right, so rock, all the rocks stay up. Everybody else, you're out.
Rock, paper, scissors, throw.
Oh, scissors. Scissors, everybody else is out. Scissors, move to the front.
Rock, paper, scissors, throw. Whoa!
Oh,
2.
paper. All right, you guys play against each other.
Now you have to rock, paper, scissors. Okay, what are you
Now
gonna
it's
do?
normal.
Yeah, now it's just rock,
Now it's
paper,
just you guys.
scissors,
Now
throw
it's
each
normal.
other. Ready? Go. Rock, paper, go.
Oh, all right.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors, throw.
No. Well, he can have the last one. He was the second last.
You know what? Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
You got it anyway. Say hi to myself on YouTube.
So you guys know Andrew at Proline. Obviously, he helped you with all the wrap. We did this for the Axial SCX6.
That's an exact replica of the step
It is.
child.
We call it the mini child.
I mean, that's good. That's so sick.
Yeah, that's right. Like Brite Nation.
So a lot of people have been upset that Jelly isn't here. However, she is still here in spirit. Can I see her t-shirt? It's one of Jelly's biggest fans. That's so cute. Hashtag Jelly Nation.
Sick, dude.
Thank you guys so much.
That's awesome.
Like Brite Nation.
Yeah.
Kevin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pull a Chelsea on Vaughn in the corner. I'm gonna fucking ramp him. I'm just gonna catch some air.
Oh boy.
I don't know how this happened. We have to race on Saturday, and somehow Kevin and I got voluntold to do some laps in these crazy carts for this competition. I, or Kevin, have never driven one of these in our life. And when you've never done it before and you're used to an actual drift car, they're different.
Standard drifting competition as a lead driver, then a chase driver.
He said it's 2 laps lead.
2 laps?
Yeah, see, that's
It
where I was
is.
confused.
Yeah,
Right.
it's 2 laps.
We go
Okay.
one and then
First
you
dude,
continue
but
going.
The lead goes around the.
See, that's where I was confused. So what happened? I thought we
right. Yeah, you're right.
So not standard drifting competition.
Yeah, it's not standard drifting.
This is going to be a great show.
Look at it.
Look in your mirror, baby.
You can flick him
I'm
off.
fat as fuck, boys.
Fat or fast?
I'm fat as fuck, boys.
Okay.
So that's the ideal line that Owen's taken all the way up on the bank, trying to stick with them. Actually staying pretty close, but they wanted to come back. Owen has to go around the outside of the zone.
Oh, yeah.
Matchup is still not able to get quite close enough. Yeah, so you guys don't have to judge yet because it's not like Owen, he's trying to get on his way back to the line.
I shouldn't be laughing because mine's going to be just as bad.
Oh, real high on the wall.
I think Owen's more pushing him than matching him.
Oh my God!
Look at the drift on Owen.
Oh, Kevin Hamlin running his line.
There's a lot of big names here. There's Von Gittin Jr., Chris Forsberg just went, Di is here, and apparently I'm about to go, and I'm up against Tanner Faust.
That's hilarious.
Okay. No!
Don't drop the hammer. Don't drop the hammer.
Gotcha. Or rail it. One or the other. Whatever you need to do, just take him out.
Whoa, yeah, nice 360, babe. Don't pull it so hard. Yeah! Yeah! Good job, babe. Hey, you didn't Superman it like me. So it's Thursday. No, it's Friday. Friday, we're a contingency, so contingency's kind of cool. They line you up and parade you through all the aisles here in Hammertown. You know, most people are just in their pants and shirts and whatever, and we're in our race suits, but
Because they're so freaking cool.
well, they are cool, but also people love coming up and taking pictures. And I mean, they take pictures of everybody else too. We're here for the fans. We're here, we want you guys to get the full experience, and I love the fact that we can dress up in our race suits, play dress up,
Play dress up.
play race car driver,
Not real race car drivers.
and get pictures with you guys. So it's really, really cool. What's also cool is there's a Raptor, Bronco Raptor right over there. Should probably go film that. So here is the new Raptor, Ford Bronco Raptor. The flares don't look as ugly in person as they do on photos and videos. They're still pretty ugly, but they're not as bad. I will say that they're not quite as bad. 37s for the first time on anything. BFG KO2s are not really a 37. They're small. They say 37 on the sidewall, but they're not. Lower control arms, super beef. Yeah, those lower control arms are definitely bigger. The outer tie rod looks bigger. That definitely is a thing. The presence of it's really, really cool. I mean, it's big, it's wide. I don't really care about those little steps, but I guess a lot of people will. Those, it looks kind of AutoZone-y, but I'm still gonna order one. Don't know if I'll get one. I think it looks super cool. The arms in the back look super good. Those look beef. Still hangs down super low, but that'll be really easy to get. Looks like a trailing arm setup done in there. So it needs some proper 37s for sure. They're just small. They're a small 37. They're like 35.8 or something like that. We'll just get some real 37s on it when we get it though. It'll make it look real nice. But the stance is nice. Look how wide that is with the flare. Like generally they're sucked way in. So I don't know if you care how much, you know, what I really think about it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's really cool that Ford did that. I definitely want one. I don't know what I'll do with my other one. We might do a light build and do a giveaway, especially once I get that. That'll be way more suited for the high-speed desert stuff that I want to do. Plus modding it from something that's already super freaking awesome can't hurt. Although I guess in mine that we currently have, if we're gonna just replace the control arms and steering and all that stuff anyway, and go wide body. I don't know what's better, but I guess we can test it out and sell whichever one we decide we don't like. I don't know. Guess we'll see.
All right, so obviously we've already done tech to get rebanded. The chassis was looked over, and they did go over all the stuff they're going over now. This is more of a parade for people to see the cars, but they still do go over one last time all of our safety
Which they
stuff.
found Chris didn't do something.
Chris
it's
forgot
okay.
to.
He fixed it right there.
We had to double loop one more seatbelt, but again, they just double checked to make sure everything is what it needs to be.
Chris is like,
but,
"It's a few, fatty."
Real quick, the reason I'm filming real quick is because there's so many dogs, and some dude brought a dog and let it sit in my lap. It's so cute. Anyways, here's my idea. We have Jelly. I'm thinking we need...
Jelly is a Dachshund
Red Heeler mix. For anyone who's ever wondered, Jelly is part Dachshund, part Red Heeler. I think we need 2 more Dachshunds.
She wants 2 long-haired Dachshunds.
Just because they're so cute. But anyways, or just like Jelly-sized pups, right? We name 1 Peanut, 1 Butter, right? And then we get Peanut, Butter, and Jelly. And then, because we have big property and there's coyotes and mountain lions where we live. So now we need to get like a big, like...
Great Pyrenees.
Like a Great Pyrenees,
Burmese.
something to just watch out for the little ones, right? So we get like a Great Pyrenees. We have peanut, butter, jelly, and sourdough.
Wait, who came up with sourdough?
You did, but you're still saying no to the whole idea of getting 3 more dogs.
If you get a big white dog, you gotta get a big white floof, and you can name it sourdough.
Guys, you tell him that us having 4 dogs is the best
idea.
It's the best idea ever.
Okay, we have Allie and Jelly right now, and the poops never
Allie
get
is
picked
Kevin's
up.
dad's dog.
They never get picked up. The poops never get picked up.
Jelly poops don't need to be picked up because they're that big.
Yeah, but sourdough's poops are gonna be...
Sourdough's poops are gonna be as big as peanut butter and
There's like 20 people living in our house. We could find people to pick up poops. We'll take turns. Tell Kevin it's a great idea. We need 3 more Dachshunds.
2 more Dachshunds.
2 more Dachshunds and a Great Pyrenees.
And a Great Pyrenees. All right, you guys, so we've officially passed tech number 2. We got our KOH sticker, which hopefully will end up with another finisher sticker on it by the end of the race. Chris is gonna take it back to camp because he's got some final nut and bolt checks and stuff like that to take care of.
Fuel, and make sure she's good to go for morning.
Get our audio, because we're gonna listen to some freaking like Kygo and maybe some Kenny Loggins.
I'm gonna play some Tropical House for Kevin to chill him out in the desert. But right now we're gonna go get food because I'm starving.
All right, so it's Friday night after contingency, and we've got all hands on deck, nut and bolt front to rear. So we're gonna have everybody touch everything on the car. We're gonna check.
Touch.
Why did you say on the car? Because up until then I was like,
touch button.
touch everything.
So we're gonna make sure that all the power steering pump bolts, alternator bolts, all these brackets, motor mounts, all that's done. I know we were low on coolant. Don't know why. I didn't know this. VP Racing actually makes race-ready coolant. 100% water-based, glycol-free, reduces engine temps. This doesn't have any freeze protection, so you wouldn't want to use this in super cold weather. It is super cold here, but this is a huge unit, and we're in a tent, so we should be fine overnight. But they do make one for your daily driver that does have glycol, but this is what you need for the track, because if you spill, you don't want glycol on race tracks. So that's kind of what they make this for. So we're gonna top that off, check the oil, get all our fuel jugs ready to go, top off, and just clean up the whole interior, dust everything down. They're gonna basically do all this and paint mark everything. Should be good to go here pretty soon.
All right, you guys, so now Chris and Wes wrap up the Ultra 4 car for tomorrow's race.
So close.
Remember when once upon a time we got a Bronco and Kevin said that he would be giving it away to one of you.
Yeah, so we're gonna build it and give it away, but we haven't really built it yet. We're getting parts in, and I kind of like...
The key word there was were. We were going to give it away.
I kind of like it, and I kind of like driving it, and so I'm not gonna give it away.
I told you this would happen. So don't worry, found an alternative for you guys because we promised you a Bronco giveaway. So we're still gonna give you a Bronco giveaway. So this thing is super rad. It's a built Ford Bronco. Forged 4x4 is giving it away. And not only do you win the Bronco if you win, but you also win $20,000 cash. And this thing has about $50,000 in modifications on it right now.
Yeah, so this thing, some of the key things it has on it is an advanced fiberglass 2-inch wide body with a hood. This thing looks super sick. You get rid of those kind of plasticky flares that unbolt, and it actually fits. 37-inch tires. It's got a Dana 60 rear end in it, which is a huge thing, so you don't have to worry about the 44 back there. Plus, it's got a 4-inch FabTech coilover lift. So full coilovers, 37s, Dana 60 rear, best top, soft top. I mean, we could go over this thing all day. It's got so many freaking parts. It's got cat skin leather interior, Light bars, bumpers, winch, you name it, this thing has it.
We promised you guys a Bronco giveaway, and we want to keep our promise, even if technically it's not our Bronco that we're giving away anymore. But entering into this giveaway is actually super easy. Just go to forged4x4.com. For every $1 spent, get you an entry. It's super easy, and on top of that, 1% of all sales goes to Project Kenny, which helps to provide service animals to our military veterans, which is super cool and super close to our hearts, as most of you know. Now, you can use promo code Brite, or I'll also include a link below as well for you guys to use to make it easy for you. Bronco giveaway. We weren't lying. We got you covered. Go check it out, forged4x4.com. If you have any questions, comment below. We'll do our best to answer anything that you guys have.
All right, so super cool. Chris got our tunes hooked up. So we've got Bluetooth through our intercoms now, which means we can listen to radio. Well, we can listen to downloaded songs on Brittany's phone while we're racing through the desert, or if we just need to get pumped up. So Chris hooked that up, and it's cool because you can just flick the switch off and we can talk on the comms or, you know, film without getting copywritten. And then when you flick it back on, it takes about 15 seconds and it just starts playing again. So
Pretty
super
sick.
good to go. Now, last year, we had to winch a couple of times, and one of the times, Brittany took the hook out, ran it, had the big rope, and couldn't get the hook over it because what we use is the speed strap, but it's like 2 inches thick, and it wouldn't fit into here. She forgot the Factor 55 soft shackle. So this year, we're just gonna hook it straight to the shackle here, and then it's right there, it's ready to go. So as soon as she lets it out, she just pulls this guy, she's ready. Shouldn't have to remember it at all. Then we've got some Factor 55 extra rope here, so this is only 50 foot. On the RC, you only get 50 foot. Say something happens and we're a little bit out of reach, we've got a throwaway guy here that we can go around. So that's just tied up there. Got our spare belt, and then we've got a spare alternator, we've got a spare power steering pump, and then we're putting together tool bags. So they've got a tool bag going together with some tools to change out the drive shafts, recovery kit, spark plugs, and coil packs. Yeah, we got tools to change the belt, a hammer in case I gotta hit something. We won't say what I gotta hit. So Factor 55, as you can notice, a lot of stuff's Factor 55. They do awesome recovery stuff. Their bag is super durable, and that's gonna go in the bin that Chris had made. That'll get tied down in there. So we'll have a tool roll inside the bag along with our gloves and everything like that. So basically what we have is enough to change a belt, change an alternator, change a front and rear drive shafts. And I mean, that's kind of all we can do out in the field. Might even take a moving blanket just in case I got to get down and dirty. The rocks is fine, and I know we have race suits on, but it'd be nice to throw down a blanket in the rocks. And at least if I'm going to be mad and that we broke something, I have to work on it, I can at least be comfortable working on it. So there's that as well. So now the last thing to do is get all of this stuff that we need and the spare tires and all the fuel jugs over to Dust Junkies, drop it off with them, go over pit strategy, and get some sleep. Get up in the morning.
While Kevin and Chris and everyone else has been working on the bomber car and getting everything outside prepped, I've been inside trying to get all of our stuff prepped. I've got all of my baggie, so this is all gonna be going in my door on my side. Just so you guys know, this is pretty much what we survived off of solely last year at King of the Hammers. They're literally just energy gel packs. This year, Jake also brought some superfood stuff. We'll have those just in case. I've got spare DJI Osmo batteries. I've got my Osmos, my audio stuff. I'm bringing tissues because it's really cold outside and I don't want a runny nose. And then all the race gear. I've got my suit, my kidney belt, my helmet, my gloves. I got no Osmo attached to the front of my helmet, all set up to the height I wanted at, my Hans device. And then same thing for Kevin's, including his racing shoes. So we've got all our stuff together. And then before we leave the trailer, I'm also gonna have a pile of stuff sitting right here on the couch for Chris and Beck and the team to bring to us at the finish line when we cross the finish line, including like my Bilstein hat, get a Bilstein hat for Kevin, hoodies, jackets, stuff, because it's gonna be probably dark and very cold. So, but I think we're prepped. There's a few other things we have to do in the morning. We have to wait till the morning to do, like catheters and stuff like that. Hopefully we have better luck with that this year than we did last year. But I think we're ready. I think we're ready for race day. So with that, as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to find all of your Brite Nation merch and decals at LiteBriteStudios.com. As always, you guys, we love you, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
This video brought to you by whiskey. And not the 4 shots of peanut butter whiskey.
You can't even. You sound like Brittany after 2 of those Long Island.
We're sober. It's cool.
Take 2.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Wow.
Wow.
More?
Yeah.
Something that
You
door
can't see my face. Hold on, I gotta turn my hat around. Now you can see my beautiful face.
There we go.
Okay, Jake, what are you doing with your hat?
What?
New kids on the block.
Next thing you know, we put our hands on backwards.
All right, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Sorry, it's my hat.